has been knocked clear. Fired deep towards the back post. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's having a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Dardenne. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good ball, good take. The ball is loose, and oh, what has happened here? And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Morishi. Rodri. Now it's Villa. That's been intercepted. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
He's having a go! Joseph. Now he's off and running. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Villa. There's a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's found support out wide. That's gone loose.
Rodri. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neymar is in a really good position out wide. And that should get the job done. And he's only too happy to take that back. Passing nice and neat. David Villa. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Marcó en el minuto 31 el dorsal 7.
Villa! So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. spread. Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here. The ball goes in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spread out to the left. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Darder, played out to the right. Distributed tidily. It's a good-looking delivery. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Played into space, and he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. Takes aim and crosses. Cleared away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Villa.
2 minutos de descuento.
Good-looking ball. Now it's Morishi. Costa. Now it's Darder. And he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Darder cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Beckham. Rodri, played out wide. And it's Rodri.
Beckham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Beckham. Costa does well to get it back. Joseph. So what can they make of this? And he skips past his man. And that looks a decent ball. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Rodri. Hakimi. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. It's played through for him. And that was nowhere near his best. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Messi. Schneider, who does have an assist to his name. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with
such a narrow advantage.
He's going for goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, it's taken a big deflection.
En el minuto 62, el dorsal 23.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And they win it back again. Messi. Now it's Villa. Schneider. Great vision. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, it's come off the upright. Costa. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Joseph.
Might want to be careful there.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about, sometimes driving it forward from the middle of the park.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neymar! Lacking in accuracy.
Barcelona certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Villa. Now it's Messi. Beckham. Beckham with the terrific header. Oh, extraordinary.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Dardel. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has been slung wide. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Engages and forces him off the ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Beckham. Now there's a... He's had a shot! Taken with style! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans will recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Sustituido por el dorsal 6.
He's looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's taking no chances there. Hakimi. Look at the space here. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Oh, good take in a good area.
And he's had it out. And that has faded wide.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11.
Barcelona making another change here.
Será
Neymar
reemplazado
taking his
por
leave here,
el
having
dorsal
got
20.
himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Joseph. Guardiola. And it's Messi.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Beckham. Now it's Villa. Has a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, can he get onto this? Joseph. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. Well, it looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
And already we're underway here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Another rendition of this never-ending feud. It will never lose its significance. Spread out to the left. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special.
It's Neymar! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Nicely spread. Engages and forces him off the ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's worked it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Foot in. David Villa. Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has not gone well. And he's forced to go back. Ruben Dias. Rodri. And Bastoni. Ruben Dias. And Bastoni. Schneider. Ruben Dias. Beckham. Schneider. That pass isn't the best. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Neymar plays it in. And he's there to clear it. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. Now it's Villa. Now it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. And back to the keeper they go. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Rodri. Neymar picks it up out wide. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Rodri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. That's very neat. And he's had a hit. And that is one way to get his defending done. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Great ball if he can get there. There's the shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head.
Messi! And that is doing no harm at all.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri. He's in a great position here. Oh, it's just a little long. He's found a way through. Gets into some space. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Tries a shot! They've scored!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered. And he got it right.
El dorsal 7. Villa.
That'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Shifted it to the flank. Chooses to go cross-field. Hakimi threads one in.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as...
Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Opts for safety. Distributed tidily. Could try cutting inside here. It's a good-looking delivery. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count 1. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the pass is intercepted. Hakimi. Messi. Now it's Snyder. Played into space.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Dimitrovic claims it without any fuss. So we've reached the hour
La
mark.
asistencia a este partido asciende a 29.514 espectadores.
Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! Cleared away. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Out to the left it goes. It's a good foot in there. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little
Se va
while.
a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18 será sustituido por el dorsal
Nicely
24.
weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away?
That's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Neymar looking to add to his goal. Tries to pass it through. Spread neatly. David Villa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Schneider. A nice touch. And Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 17, el dorsal 11 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 12. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Closing. Shot! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's in space and looking for options. Beckham. Almost there, but it's cold sweats all round. Guti. Now it's Messi. Messi! And that would have won it.
Messi really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And he's managed to get free. Knocks it into space.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
I think we're just about done here. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's fabulous. And Torres! They've done it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Marcó en el minuto 90.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Habrá 5 minutos de
Barcelona
descuento.
could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Messi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable impact. And that is that. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as football in utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special.
La alineación del Barcelona será
playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
We're underway.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ilash Moriba. Vigo looking to pass their way through. He's had it taken off him. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He is through here. The ball goes in. Hakimi is there, and he can get that clear. And he goes cross-field. Neymar. Decent progress down the left. Looking for options for movement. Tries to play it through. And it's made its way to him. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it? Oh, he's been caught napping. Back when it goes. And he's had it! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone looking for safety.
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Nicely spread. Messi. And the shot! And they terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Villa. Still goalless at the moment. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi could try cutting inside here. Zaragoza back and defending.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The ball has bounced loose now. Hakimi. Beckham. Neymar is in a really good position out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a throw-in. Beckham. Barcelona finding their passes. Well, they could break here. Hakimi, who's coming up to the 30-minute mark. And it's Neymar. And it's Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And there's the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Now it's Villa, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a pretty loose pass. Here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to pass it through. And he was quick to react. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Neymar. Serginho. That's a simple one for the keeper. It's gone out for a throw-in. Marquinhos. And Serginho. Rodri. And it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Crosses it. There's the header! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Barcelona failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we reached the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So off we go once more.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh no, this does not look good. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the shot! Off the bar! Zaragoza was on a run down the left wing. Well, that is one way to stop him. Great vision. Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running now. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Beckham. Rodri. Serginho. Applies the finish!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Zaragoza. Vigo are looking to break at pace. He likes Moriba. Now there, and a chance! Sticks it away! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Can he get on the end of this? What's this? Having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Zaragoza actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And this is Beckham.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Vigo can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Iago Aspas coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And it's Serginho. And this is Messi.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's come to nothing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Serginho. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Chance to deliver.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he cuts out the supply. Serginho. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Could move up a gear here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely pass, but can he get there? David Villa. And he shoots! He scored! Do not write them off! Back they come! That was easy.
said. Yeah, keeping calm and taking the touch like that when it's all comes on around you isn't always that easy, but it made it look like, I don't know, finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
13.
time for changes
El
on
dorsal
both
7.
sides, actually.
Villa.
And that has
Serán
added a whole
sustituidos
new
por
complexion
el
to the
dorsal
game.
14.
Well, at this stage,
El dorsal
Peter, it's going to
9.
come down to how badly
Fernando
they want to
Torres.
win this.
Cambio de jugadores.
Neymar. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's picked his way through. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Aspas. And that could set him on his way.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Neymar. And he has been fouled there. And the number on the board is 3. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Aspas. And it's Mingueza.
That was lovely, that.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. So that's it. It is all over. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out... Barcelona going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Underway. It's us or them, always has been, always will be. This familiar tale ready to be retold. Threads one in, and the flag has stayed down.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's intervened well there. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself.
Shapes to shoot! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Hill. And the return pass, and he cuts out the supply. Marquinhos. Now it's Torres. Now it's Hazard. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Quarter of an hour played. So we're still where we started right now. Well, that's fabulous. And it's made its way to him. Lovely bit of skill. Gets into some space. Oh, there's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Bastoni. And it's Guardiola. Messi. That's Guardiola. Beckham. Played out to the left flank. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Great chance! Girona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Knocks it into space. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Bastoni. And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Played into the middle, punched away. Guardiola. And it's hoisted clear. To Marquinhos. Hakimi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Witsel. Played out towards the right wing. That's very neat. Brian Hill. Brian Hill has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Beckham gets a foot in here. Azar. Now he's got space here. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Torres. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a good-looking delivery. Guardiola. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Azar.
This is the time you need that pace.
That looks a cracking ball. And this is Schneider. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Barcelona are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Beckham. Schneider looking to get on the end of this. Brian Hill. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Schneider. Hazard. And it's Beckham. Brian Hill. Witzel chooses to go cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Witzel. Oh, good spread. Brian Hill. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Hakimi. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Brian Hill. Beckham.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 17.440 espectadores.
Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And he's in on goal!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
Guardiola. Now it's Torres. Now it's Torres. And it's Beckham. And this is Messi. Fernando goes for a shot! No mistake! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Gol del Barcelona. Marcó en el minuto 74.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
El dorsal 11.
Good ball, good take. He's chosen to go back. And here's Stuani. He's on it. Can he get away? And that's a simple one for the keeper.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Fernando Torres being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match.
Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Hakimi clearly furious with himself. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Beckham plays it short. Just eases him off the ball. Climbs up big! And that would have won it. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And this is Stuani. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Beckham. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Messi! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 7.
So here comes a substitution.
Será
Well,
sustituido
this could be a
por
bit of a
el
nightmare
dorsal
scenario for the
44.
defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Girona are looking to go forward now. A heavy challenge. Azar. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of...